guys, long time no see. I was just busy with my midterms, so I couldn't film for the past 2 weeks, and now that I'm done, I'm back to filming. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little short tutorial of the look I'm wearing right now. So I did a look basically with emphasis on the brows. I did something a little more grudgy, something I wouldn't necessarily do every single day, but I mean, no one has pink brows. So, yeah, so as you can probably tell from the title, today's gonna be a Kathleenlights Made Me Buy It tag. And this tag has been going around YouTube for quite a while now, like YouTube made me buy it, or so-and-so made me buy it. Basically, you're showing items that you have bought. Showing items that you have bought based on someone else's influence. And for me, that person would be Kathleenlights, because she is someone who I just really look up to, like top 3 favorite YouTubers. Definitely top 1 favorite beauty YouTuber. I love her so much, so I really do value her opinions when it comes to beauty products. So definitely before I decide whether I want to buy something, I would go see if she, for example, has a review on it. Many times I would base my decision on her review, or basically what she thinks of it, or if she recommends that product. So this tag is quite straightforward. I'm not going to talk too much, so let's just get started. I have all my products in this little box right here. So first of all, we're going to start with her collabs. I don't have all of her collabs, I'll just show you what I have. So first, of course, is the Morphe X Kathleenlights palette. You've seen this palette quite a number of times on my channel by now. I've used this in numerous videos. I've dedicated one entire video to this palette. I love the color combination, I love the formula, not just simply because she's the one who came out with this palette, but I love the whole color scheme of this palette. I just think it's a great palette overall, and it wasn't expensive, so definitely this is top 1. And I've got quite a number of her Colourpop collabs. First, I'm gonna talk about the Super Shock shadows. So I only have 2 of her collabs. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them. I have the shade Weenie, the very pretty rose gold, super metallic, love it, and the very perfect transition shade in Cornelious. I got Cornelious I would say a little over a year ago, so it's kind of dried up, but I mean, I did hit pan, so I guess it wasn't too much of a waste. I don't know if there's any way to revive this eyeshadow. If you do know of a way to revive Colourpop Super Shock shadows, please tell me down below. I would love to use this some more, but right now it's stiff. You cannot use it anymore. It's dried up, but I do hope I can. So if you do have a way to solve that, please let me know. And I also have 2 Lippies that I got of hers. One is Lumiere. I feel I'm saying that weird. So this one is a mauve, it's a mauve pink. So beautiful. But it does pull more purple on me when I wear it. And I have the shade Alyssa. See, I've used this so much the writing has rubbed off completely. So this is just your perfect kind of nude pink. Love. It looks quite similar here, but actually Lumiere is more purpley, more dark, but unfortunately I cannot wear these. So I have some Colourpop Lippies right here. Every time I wear them, any of them, my lips get so red, so swollen, and then for the next couple of days it will be all gross and peely. So I don't know, there must be something in these lipsticks that I'm allergic to that I cannot wear, which is so unfortunate because they have so many amazing colors and a large variety, and they're super affordable. They're $6 each, and I mean, everyone talks about them, everyone loves them, but I can't wear them, which is so sad. I wish I could. And I did go on YouTube to see if anyone else had a similar problem, if anyone else had an allergy to these, but apparently no one does. I mean, I do have eczema, and my lips are quite sensitive, but I haven't seen that problem with any other lipsticks, and I just feel every other lipstick is also drugstore because I don't buy fancy high-end lipsticks. Like, I don't have a problem with them, but for some reason, these just, like, they destroy my lips so badly. But, I got this little sample a while ago. This is in London Fog, the Ultra Satin Lip. So this one I got more recently. Like, these three I got probably, I would say, a little less than a year ago. I got these about at the same time. But this one doesn't break me out. Is that the right word? This one, like, I could use it, like, it's fine. It's a bit drying, but, like, this doesn't, you know, irritate my lips at all. I don't know if they, like, changed their formula in their newer lipsticks, but this one doesn't. Or if it's the sample, I'm not sure. But, unfortunately, I cannot wear these. And this one's okay. This one's the one I used on my brows today. I used this liquid lipstick. But, yeah, I don't know. Now we're going to also Colourpop products, but they're not her collabs. They're just products I bought because she recommended them. So this one is a Colourpop Creme Gel Liner. This one is in Honeydude. So this is basically just a nude. Are you kidding me? Do you see that? It broke off. This is a nude liner. I got this to fill in my bottom waterline, and I don't really like this. Kathleen did mention that she really likes all of their creme gel liners, and she did talk about this specifically. She said this was good as well. But for me, when I tried to use this on my waterline, it was like chunky, like it tugged a little bit. Like in some areas there will be more product, and then some areas less product, and they didn't really stay on. So I didn't really like this, and as you can see, this isn't the first time that it broke off. It's broken off like 2 or 3 times already, so I don't reach for this, I would say, ever. It's just kind of sitting there. I don't use this. And the nude color doesn't even really show up, maybe because of my skin tone, but I don't really like this that much. Not just because of the color, but the formula. It breaks easily, it tugs, and it's like not distributed evenly. So, well, talking about a product that I do really like is the Wisp Super Shock Cheek. This is a highlighter, the famous all-star Wisp. So this Wisp is a golden highlight there with the light reflecting. It is so reflective, and I really do love these formulas. I find that they really do stay on your skin really nicely. Like, it looks very natural, and it's not like glittery. It's like a true sheen, and it's truly metallic, as you can see. That was one swipe. And I find that this formula doesn't dry out as fast as their shadows do. Well, probably also because I don't use this as much as I use like the Cornelious shadows, for example. But Wisp, definitely, many people talk about it, and so did Kathleen, and therefore I picked this up because of her. So that wraps up Colourpop products, and now we're gonna move on to other brands. So the next thing I'm gonna talk about is, tada! The RCMA No Color Powder. I mean, do I really have to explain? I actually think that Kathleen was the one who made this product famous. She did mention that it was her makeup artist who suggested it to her, but I mean, she was the one who put it out into the internet, and everyone started going crazy over this product, and so did I. I totally think that this is like such a great powder for all skin types, all skin tones. Like, it's no color powder, so it doesn't matter if you have a deeper skin tone or a lighter skin tone. It just goes on with no color. Again, like everyone says, you get so much product for your money. This is just a great product overall, and definitely bought this because of Kathleen. The next product, also, I do think part of the reason why it's so famous is because of Kathleen. The Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. Now, she has recommended this product in many of her videos. If I remember correctly, one is the Natural Highlighters video, and a drugstore haul, maybe. Just in numerous videos, she did mention this product, and I only picked this up like recently, but I love it. I got it for about 50 Hong Kong dollars, probably a little more than what it actually is, but again, I have to buy it off of someone, so like I do understand. And $50 is not bad for a highlighter, and especially for one that's like this big, like a regular size highlighter. This is the highlighter that I'm wearing today. The light is kind of washing it out, but you can kind of see it. This is definitely a more natural highlighter. There is no glitter, it's a true sheen, and it's kind of like a flesh color. That sounds so nasty, but it's kind of like a flesh colored highlight, which makes it like really blend into your skin. And as she recommends, you could actually just brush it all over your face if you feel your makeup was a little too matte. I kind of did that. I kind of brushed on my forehead and a little bit on my chin and my nose bridge, basically where I would typically highlight. You can probably see it's still super reflective because I really did pack it on my cheekbones. So yeah, it's quite reflective, but there is no glitter whatsoever in this. And ooh, well, I just poked it, but luckily I have short nails now. I mean, unfortunately I have short nails because I hate short nails, but I had to because my thumbnail broke off. Speaking of powders, another powder. This is the Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder in Warm Light. This is the same shade that she used. She talked about it. I don't remember which video she talked about. Surprise, because I feel like I know her videos like so well. I'm a little crazy. But this is a very fine powder and also a drugstore powder. Like it was also again like 50 something dollars. Like Hong Kong dollars. But the powder itself is so fine and it was not drying and it goes on smoothly. Totally worth your money. Like for the price you get such a high quality powder and there is no glitter or whatever. Yeah, when I apply it like before I put on this makeup, like I came back from school and I had a little like concealer and I used this powder. And I wore it for about 8 to 9 hours and there was no creasing and it was not dry and it wasn't like heavy feeling, so I really do think this was a good recommendation and I love it. So moving on from powders, we're gonna go into foundation and I have two here. So the first one is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. Now, this is quite a YouTube foundation, like many people do talk about this, not only Kathleen, but she did state earlier, like I think around last year, that this was her favorite drugstore foundation. And I do really like it. Like it's not super drying and they only have 3 shades, which I mean, and I took the middle shade, which is 52 Vanilla, same as Kathleen. It's like a serum-y consistency. I've used this quite a number of times on my channel as well. I love this so much, and yes, it does kind of have a little like a fruity scent to it, but it does go away once you blend it out. I haven't really heard anything bad about this, so yeah, this is really good. And the other one is number 7 Lift and Illuminate Foundation. And as you guys probably know, I got this in the wrong shade, so usually when I use this, I have to mix it with a warmer tone BB cream. Yeah, I got it in Cool Ivory, and it's way too ashy, like it's so gray. If I put it on my face is literally gray. But this formula I like so much. It's really luminous. Like when you put it on, and if you use a illuminating primer, say the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector primer, you're like borderline wet. Like I've tried that combination. It is crazy. This and the Shimmery Skin Perfector liquid, like the liquid form together, you're like borderline wet. Not even kidding. But when you set it with powder, your skin is still luminous, but it's like kind of matte on the surface, but like you're glowing from the inside. Like you're luminous, but your skin is not wet. So I love wearing those together, and definitely got this because of her, but very unfortunately I got it in the wrong shades. I have to mix it with other things, but still very nice. And after foundation, we have concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade 10 Light. So I did pick up 10 Light. It's a little bit orange. Okay, it doesn't show, but I do find that it's not entirely full coverage. I have other concealers, like the one that I use, the one that I couldn't pronounce the brand name of. This is like a full coverage concealer. So against this, I just find that this is not as full coverage, and therefore I think this is a more of a medium to full coverage concealer. Next, we're gonna go into bronzer. Now, this isn't the one that she talks about, but Physicians Formula bronzers. The one she always talks about is the butter bronzer. I haven't bought that yet. I really want to though. So the one I have is the Bronze Booster. Now, this one has kind of like a golden sheen to it. It's very golden. Like, there's a lot of golden sheen. Like, it's not golden glitters, but it's golden sheen. And I don't really like that. I prefer a matte bronzer. That time when I wanted to buy a Physicians Formula bronzer, like, it was out of stock, and I really wanted just to pick up one, and she did mention that other Physicians Formula bronzers are also really good, so I just bought this one, but I didn't really like it. I didn't even use it. I simply swatched it because I wanted to see if it does swatch as gold as it is, and it is. So I didn't even use it, and I plan on giving it away, but yeah, it's so unfortunate, and I really want the butter bronzer, and but yeah, I definitely got this because she talked about it. So the next product is mascara. So this one is the Kiko Extra Sculpt Mascara, the one that she calls her Holy Grail favorite concealer. Holy Grail favorite mascara. Let me show you the inside. Like, I love the packaging. It's like so modern and like, you know, sculpture-like and whatever. Look at it compared to my eyes. It's literally the shape of my eyes and a little bit bigger. I can't really use this. I've had it for quite a while. It's probably really dried up now. And it smells weird. It smells like toasted sesames. But yeah, like, because of the shape and the size, it doesn't really fit with my eyes because I have really like small Asian eyes, and therefore I cannot use it. And also because the formula is quite sticky, like quite thick, and I have like really short, thin lashes. I don't know if that matters, but to me, like, that makes it so much harder to apply, and it gets clumpy, and like this big head right here, like when I try to go in, like, say, the inner corners, it just kind of smudges everywhere. I don't know. I don't really like this. I've tried other Kiko mascaras and I don't really like it as well, so unfortunate. But a mascara I do really love is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Again, she's not the... I feel like my bun is like slowly falling. Again, she is not the only one who spoke about this mascara. Like, a lot of beauty YouTubers talk about it, like, super affordable, super awesome mascara from drugstore. Like, this shape is more acceptable. Like, it kind of gets smaller towards the end, and that way I can get into my, like, the inner corner, like the lashes that are more on the inside, and not like smudge it everywhere. But yeah, I do really love this, and she did call it like a new drugstore find that she thought everyone should try, so I did, and I love it. So thanks, Kathleen. And the last item I'm going to talk about is a brow product. This is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Now, I have it in the shade Black. I really like this. I believe she talked about this in her brow routine video. She said this was like comparable to the Anastasia brow definer, and that it was like one of her favorite brow pencils from the drugstore, so I picked it up. I love it, and I do my brows like maybe like 2 times faster than I used to. So yeah, the spoolie is a little bit scratchy, like it is a little stiff. So I don't love the spoolie, but for the pencil and for the price, I think it's amazing. So yeah, that is all of the products I have bought because of Kathleen, and I just want to say again, I really love Kathleen, and she's such a genuine and kind and like such a funny person in general. Like, I love her videos and I love her personality, and just I want to say congratulations on KL Polish and all of the past collabs you did. Like, all of them are amazing. I'm sure the ones I don't own are amazing as well. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know down below if you have bought any products because of a YouTuber or of Kathleen specifically. And if you did enjoy my video, please feel free to subscribe below and watch my other videos, and yeah, that's it. Bye! I mean, she was the one who put it out into the internet, and everyone started going crazy. The birds. And everyone started going... Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please tell me down below. Like, I would love to use... I got this to fill in my bottom lower line. Bottom lower line. Oh my, I cannot speak. So the first is obviously the... I need to go to the bathroom.